Hey guys, this is Jam of jamonline.ph, and today we're gonna unbox and take a closer look on the new OPPO F7. So this smartphone is a big upgrade from the OPPO F5. We now have a bigger 6.23-inch Full HD plus display with 19:9 display aspect ratio. So we also got a Helio P60 processor from MediaTek, which is, by the way, really powerful. We also got a 4 gigs of RAM, 64 gigs of internal storage, and here's the interesting part, probably the best feature of the smartphone, the 25 megapixel selfie camera with AI. I know the OPPO F5 already has AI, but this one is much better. So we also got a 16 megapixel rear camera with f1.8 aperture, so you know you'll probably have a better low light shots with this one. We also got the 3400 milliamps of battery, and also this smartphone is running on Android 8.1 Oreo with ColorOS 5.0. So what are we waiting for? So let's unbox and let's take a closer look on the new OPPO F7 with 25 megapixel selfie camera. Okay guys, so you're looking at the OPPO F7. So I got the red variant, and I believe the smartphone will also come in gray. So I'm not sure, I haven't seen that one yet. So anyway, this is the OPPO F7. So let's unbox this smartphone. So you can see here, we got here the OPPO F7. So let's remove the plastic. So I'm gonna place the OPPO F7 on the side. So let's check out what's inside the box. So of course we got here the pin, so we could remove the SIM card tray of the smartphone. We also got here the quick guide, another information guide, and of course a jelly case that we can use for the OPPO F7. We also got here the cable. It's a micro USB cable. Unfortunately, we're still using that one and not USB Type-C. The earphones that comes with the OPPO F7. The charger, and unfortunately this one isn't a fast charger. It's a 5 volts 2 amperes charger, not really fast charging, but that's expected since the OPPO F5 is not using the VOOC technology also. So yeah, so you have seen what's inside the box of the OPPO F7. So let's take a closer look on the OPPO F7 itself. Okay guys, so you're looking at the OPPO F7. So as you can see here, we got here the 6.23-inch Full HD Plus display with 19:9 display aspect ratio. We also got here a little notch at the top, but don't worry because we can still see some of the notification icons over here and of course over here. So it doesn't really block the notification bar of the smartphone. As you can see here, also we got here the ColorOS 5.0, but we will talk about that later. So first we got here the 25 megapixel selfie camera, and what I like about it is that the selfie camera of the OPPO F5 comes with a dedicated HDR sensor, so you will have a better HDR selfie photos using the OPPO F7. And even though we got a notch at the top, we still have a little chin below. So, well, the chin isn't that big compared to the OPPO F5. Well, we still have a minimal chin on the OPPO F5, but this one is even smaller and better. The colors are really good. I really like the display of the smartphone, and the smartphone is really light. Speaking of light, we love the construction of the OPPO F7. We got here, well, it's a plastic, I believe, sides. We have here the volume rocker on the left, the power button on the right, the SIM card tray over here. It's a triple SIM card tray. Below we got here the micro USB port and also 3.5mm audio jack, the speaker grill over here, and at the back, here's my favorite part. So this one is a glossy glass or plastic. I'm not sure, it feels like plastic, but it looks like this one is a glass. It's really premium to look at, and the smartphone is really lightweight. So we got here the OPPO logo, the fingerprint scanner at the back, the LED flash, and we do have a single rear camera, unlike the Vivo V9 which has a dual lens rear camera. So we're gonna talk about the camera of the smartphone later on. So let's talk about the software of the smartphone. So as you can see here, we're running on Android 8.1 Oreo This one is on ColorOS 5.0, and we're pretty happy with what we got in the OPPO F7. So as you can see here, we're gonna talk about the applications on the smartphone. As you can see, we got here the notch, but it doesn't really block the contents of the smartphone. Even here the messages, even when we're on settings. So the smartphone is actually optimized for the notch display. Nothing to worry about that, even though it's not running on Android P, which is ready for smartphones with notches. Anyway, we do have a really cool camera over here. So again, we got a 25 megapixel selfie camera and also a 16 megapixel rear camera with AI. Both of them actually has AI, but on the selfie camera, as you can see, we got here the beautification mode. We can actually choose from AI 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the beauty level of the smartphone, and by using AI, I believe this is the best one. It's not really, you know, perfect, but it's a lot better compared to the previous generations of OPPO smartphones, and the AI beautification of the smartphone really works. Not only that, the rear camera of the smartphone also has a AI scene detection that lets you know the smartphone detects the objects, the scenes, and it automatically sets the best settings for the smartphone. It's really cool. Another cool thing about the smartphone is we got here the vivid mode. So when we're taking photos, so the super vivid mode lets you have a oversaturated colors, but in some cases this one is really useful. We also got here the depth of field effect. It isn't as good as the one on the Vivo V9, but yeah, you know, it works like the OPPO F5. We also got here the HDR, and of course time-lapse video sticker, which is not new, I believe, but you know, there are some applications that already supports that. But you know, as you can see here, it's cool. However, we do not have the AR emoji of Samsung or the animojis of the iPhone 10, but still, this one is pretty cool to have. As you can see, there you go. It's really accurate. Anyway, I'm gonna show you some of the photos that I took using the OPPO F7. And actually, here are some of my selfies using the OPPO F7. This one is really good. I'm gonna turn up the brightness. There we go. So you can see here, we got here the depth of field effect on. The selfie camera is really good. It is sharp. The details were really good. You can see my pores. Yes, those are my pores. And as you can see here, I really like the colors. Everything, the details are really good. So I believe the OPPO F7 has probably one of the best cameras, selfie cameras on a mid-range smartphone. So I'm gonna take another shot over here. So this one is on vivid mode. So as you can see here, I took a shot of a salad last night, and as you can see here, this one is on super vivid mode. So you can see the greens are popping out on the vegetables, and we do have an f1.8 aperture. That's why we have some kind of bokeh effect at the background. Really cool rear camera. So another selfie using the smartphone. This one is using the beauty mode. I believe this one is AI. This one is non-AI beauty mode. So in this shot, as you can see, we got here a more saturated color of my polo. As you can see, it's maroon, it's oversaturated because we used the super vivid mode of the smartphone. Also took another shot on the streets. It actually has a pretty good low light shots. I'm really satisfied with the camera of the OPPO F7. Another selfie. There we go. At low light, it's really bright and really good for a selfie camera. I'm really happy with the shots that I got with the OPPO F5. So yeah, I guess that's it for our short hands-on and unboxing of the OPPO F7. Sorry, it's not the F5, it's the F7. So yeah, so if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now's the time to subscribe. So don't forget to check out my page at jamonline.ph, my Facebook group. Just search it, jamonline.ph official Facebook group. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe at Jam Online here at my YouTube channel. Anyway, I'm Jam of jamonline.ph, and thanks for watching unboxing hands-on of the OPPO F7.